in radio and television. It's RCA all the way. The Radio Corporation of America presents The Magic Key. Magic Key turns, bringing you greetings for 1938. Throughout the United States and in Canada, Cuba, and Hawaii, this full hour of entertainment comes to you with best wishes from the family of RCA, whose members include RCA Victor, RCA Communications, Radio Marine, RCA Institute, and the National Broadcasting Company. Today, the Radio Corporation of America presents Madame KIRSTEN FLAGSTAD, sensational Wagnerian soprano singing from New York, and her sister, Karen FLAGSTAD, heard for the first time in America, singing from Oslo, Norway. The Quarrel Theme from Orson Welles' highly successful New York production of Julius Caesar, starring Orson Welles and Martin Gable, and Frank Black, who opens the program conducting the orchestra in the overture to Glinka's opera, Ruslan and Ludmilla. The whole world knows the name of KIRSTEN FLAGSTAD, the most sensational soprano of our generation. She has been our guest in the past, and today we extend our warmest welcome on her return. The Magic Key presents Madame KIRSTEN FLAGSTAD. From Wagner's mighty music drama Tannhäuser, KIRSTEN FLAGSTAD sings Elizabeth's greeting as she enters the Hall of Song, Dicht Teure Halle. A reverent and beautiful prayer set to music by an immortal. KIRSTEN FLAGSTAD sings Franz Schubert's beloved Ave Maria. KIRSTEN FLAGSTAD sings as an encore Zweigmund by Richard Strauss, a song which tells of the mighty power and great happiness of true love.
The magical voice of KIRSTEN FLAGSTAD is yours forever to thrill and inspire you whenever you wish on Victor Records. There are many FLAGSTAD numbers in the Victor catalog and exclusively in the Victor catalog. These include Dich teure Halle, which you've just heard, the Liebestod from her most famous operatic role in Tristan und Isolde, and Beethoven's Die Eres Gottes, to be heard later in the program. The last name is one of 10 selections in a handsome Victor record album which we especially recommend to your attention, FLAGSTAD in Song. The price of this album is $7.50. If you do not own a phonograph, we suggest that you investigate the RCA Victor record player, which enables you to play records through your radio. The price is only $19.95. See it at your RCA Victor music merchant.
Frank Black, General Music Director of the National Broadcasting Company, conducts the Magic Key Orchestra in the intermezzo from Mascagni's opera L'Amico Fritz.
would like to take this opportunity to thank the millions of NBC listeners throughout the land for their unprecedented response and enthusiastic approval of the Saturday night series of concerts by the National Broadcasting Company's Symphony Orchestra, now being conducted by Arturo Toscanini. This great musical organization is the first major symphony orchestra created by and for radio. You are invited to listen to it each Saturday night, with the assurance that your loudspeaker will bring you the music of the masters just as it is heard in the studio. And may we remind you to listen for the familiar NBC chimes, your signal for fine radio entertainment.
The Magic Key turns, opening the door to a world of entertainment brought to you by the Radio Corporation of America. Today, the family of RCA is presenting Madame KIRSTEN FLAGSTAD, singing in New York, and her sister Karen FLAGSTAD, heard for the first time in America, singing from Oslo, Norway. The Quarrel Scene from Orson Welles' highly successful production of Julius Caesar, starring Orson Welles and Martin Gable, and Frank Black conducting the Magic Key Orchestra.
With its first New York production, Shakespeare's Julius Caesar, played in modern dress, the Mercury Theater has firmly established itself as a force to be reckoned with in the world of the drama. Conceived by its founder and actor-director, Orson Welles, it has been hailed by critics as exciting, tense, a great performance, one of the most brilliantly acted of the season. We present the Mercury Theater's version of The Quarrel Scene from Julius Caesar, starring Orson Welles as Brutus and Martin Gable as Cassius. After the murder of Julius Caesar, Brutus, Cassius, and the other conspirators fled from Rome and rallied their forces to meet the advancing army of Octavius and Mark Antony. Brutus and Cassius quarrel over military policy, and Cassius comes in high rage to Brutus's camp at Sardis.
Stand ho! Stand! Most noble brother, you've done me wrong.
Cassius, judge me, you gods. Wrong I mine enemies. And if not so, how should I wrong a brother?
Brutus, that you've wronged me doth appear in this. You've condemned and noted Lucius Pella for taking bribes here of the Sardians, wherein my letters praying on his side because I knew the man was slighted off.
You wronged yourself to write in such a case.
In such a time as this, it is not meet that every nice offense should bear his comment.
Let me tell you, Cassius, you yourself are much condemned to have an itching palm, to sell and march your officers for gold, to undeservers.
I an itching palm? You know that you're Brutus that speaks this, or by the gods this speech were else your last.
The name of Cassius honors this corruption, and chastisement doth therefore hide his head.
Chastisement?
Remember March. The Ides of March, remember. Did not great Julius bleed for justice' sake? What villain touched his body that did stab, and not for justice? What? Shall one of us, that struck the foremost man of all this world, but for supporting robbers, shall we now contaminate our fingers with base bribes, and sell the mighty space of our large honors for so much trash as may be grasped thus? I'd rather be a dog and bay the moon than such a Roman.
Brutus, bay not me, I'll not endure it. You forget yourself to hedge me in. I am a soldier, older in practice, abler than yourself to make conditions.
Go to, you are not, Cassius.
I am.
I say you are not.
Urge me no more, I shall forget myself. Tempt me no farther.
Away, slight man.
Is possible, must I endure all this?
All this? Aye! More fret till your proud heart break. Must I observe you? Must I stand and crouch under your testy humor? By the gods, you shall digest the venom of your spleen though it do split you. For from this day forth I'll use you for my mirth. Yea, for my laughter when you are waspish.
Is it come to this?
You say you're a better soldier. Let it appear so. Make your vaunting true, and it shall please me well. For my part, I shall be glad to learn of noblemen.
You wrung me every way. You wrung me, Brutus. I said an elder soldier, not a better. Did I say better?
If you did, I care not.
Do not presume too much upon my love. I may do that I shall be sorry for.
You have done that you should be sorry for. There is no terror, Cassius, in your threats. For I am armed, so strong in honesty, that they pass me by as the idle wind, which I respect not. I did send to you for certain sums of gold, which you denied me, for I can raise no money by vile means. By heaven, I'd rather coin my heart and drop my blood for drachmas than to wring from the hard hands of peasants their vile trash by any indirection. I did send to you for gold to pay my legions, which you denied me. Was that done like Cassius?
I denied you not.
You did.
I did not. He was but a fool that brought my answer back. Brutus hath rived my heart. A friend should bear his friend's infirmities, but Brutus makes mine greater than they are.
I do not, till you practice them on me.
You love me not.
I do not like your faults.
A friendly eye could never see such faults.
A flatterer's would not, though he did appear as huge as high Olympus.
Come. Antony and young Octavius, come. Revenge yourselves alone on Cassius, for Cassius is aweary of the world, hated by one he loves. Braved by his brother, checked like a bondman, all his faults observed, set in a notebook, learned and conned by rote to cast into my teeth. Oh, I could weep my spirit from mine eyes. As my dagger, I that denied thee gold will give my heart. Strike as thou didst at Caesar, for I know when thou didst hate him worst, thou lovest him better than ever thou lovest Cassius.
Sheathe your dagger. When I spoke that, I was ill-tempered, too.
You confess so much. Give me your hand.
And my heart, too.
I did not think you could have been so angry.
Cassius, I am sick of many griefs. Portia is dead.
Portia?
She is dead.
Upon what sickness?
Impatient of my absence, and grief that young Octavius and Mark Antony have made themselves so strong. For with her death that tidings came. With this she fell distract.
And died so?
Even so. The deep of night has crept upon our talk, and nature must obey necessity, which we will niggard with a little rest. There is no more to say?
No more. Good night.
Good night. Good brother.
Most noble Brutus, if we do lose this battle, then is this the very last time that we shall speak together? Are you contented to be led in triumph through the streets of Rome?
No, Cassius. No. Think not, thou noble Roman, that ever Brutus will go bound to Rome. He bears too great a mind. But this same day must end that work, the Ides of March begun. And whether we shall meet again, I know not. Therefore, our everlasting farewell take. Forever and forever, farewell, Cassius. If we do meet again, why, we shall smile. If not, why, then this parting was well made.
Forever and forever farewell, Brutus. If we do meet again, we'll smile indeed. If not, 'tis true this parting was well made.
Why then, lead on. Oh, that a man might know the end of this day's business ere it come. But it sufficeth that the day will end, and then the end is known.
You will find more enjoyment in such dramatic scenes as the one you've just heard, as well as other favorite programs if your set is equipped with RCA radio tubes.
Again, we welcome back to the microphone the sensational prima donna of Wagnerian opera and outstanding soprano of the Metropolitan Opera Company, Madame KIRSTEN FLAGSTAD. As the first selection in her second group of songs, KIRSTEN FLAGSTAD has chosen Die Ehre Gottes by Beethoven. Madame FLAGSTAD will tell you about her next selection herself.
I would like to sing for you one of our beloved Norwegian songs, Mot kveld by Agathe Bakker Grøndal. The title means at twilight. Here is a translation of the words. Blossoms are weary, now it is eve. Sunray has bidden farewell. Lanterns of glow-worms dance o'er the green, glitter and light up the dell. Butterfly wrapped in her dew-proof veil rests in the cup of the bluebell frail, dreaming sweetly of sun now set, of scent of violet. Mot kveld will my accompanist, Miss Edwin MacArthur, at the piano.
KIRSTEN FLAGSTAD sings this time in English. We hear Morning by the distinguished American composer Ole Speaks.
Winter winds when
Frank Black and the Magic Key Orchestra will now play the Farandole from the L'Arlésienne Suite by Bizet.
Madam KIRSTEN FLAGSTAD is waiting with us here in our Radio City studios till connections are established with Oslo, Norway, so that she can speak with her sister and perhaps her sister can sing to us. We hope that atmospheric conditions will permit us to bring you this interesting feature. Meanwhile, a sensational announcement. By all odds, the biggest radio feature of the past year was RCA Victor electric tuning. People flocked to see it demonstrated, marveled at its simplicity and its magical power to bring you your favorite programs at the touch of a button. Eagerly bought RCA Victor electric tuning models at $159.50, $175, $200 and more, tens of thousands of them. But now for the sensational news. RCA Victor has been working to reduce the price of electric tuning so that hundreds of thousands more might enjoy it. Much of the tremendous engineering development costs have been liquidated, so that now, as its New Year's gift to the American public, RCA Victor is proud to announce electric tuning model 87K1, selling for only...
Wait a minute, Ben. I don't want to miss this. Is model 87K1 a genuine RCA Victor electric tuning radio, so that all you have to do is push a button and get your station?
Yes, it is. And it's instantaneous, absolutely quiet. Push a button, there's your station. It has the magic eye, beautiful straight-line dial, RCA metal tube, covers all the important foreign and domestic programs. The cabinet is a real beauty, a big, handsome console. Not a table model, mind you. And the price is only $89.95 FOB Camden, New Jersey.
Did you say $89.95?
Yes, I said $89.95.
Well, I'll say that's a bargain.
I'll say it's a bargain, too. And my advice to radio listeners is to see their RCA Victor dealer at once, because the present supply isn't going to last long. Just ask to see the new RCA Victor electric tuning console radio at $89.95. And there's a companion table model for only $69.95 FOB Camden. See your RCA Victor dealer and ask him about his liberal trade-in allowance and easy payment plan.
It is our pleasure to again introduce Madam KIRSTEN FLAGSTAD, this time singing for us At Parting by Rogers. As a second number in this group, Madam Flagstad sings When I Have Sung My Songs to You by Ernest Charles, Edwin MacArthur at the piano.
Thank you, Madam Flagstad, for your generous contribution to our program. And our regrets to our listeners and to you that conditions beyond our control prevent our bringing to you this afternoon the voice of Karen Flagstad singing from Oslo, Norway.
Frank Black directs the Magic Key Orchestra in the intermezzo from the L'Arlésienne Suite by Bizet. The members of the family of RCA, which includes RCA Victor, RCA Institutes, Radio Marine, RCA Communications, and the National Broadcasting Company, invite you to tune in at this same time next week for another full hour of entertainment. At that time, you will hear Mrs. Franklin D. Roosevelt in Washington in a two-way interview with Linton Wells in New York on the subject of peace, which Mrs. Roosevelt discusses in her new book, This Troubled World. The sensational new tenor of the Metropolitan Opera Company, Carl Hartman. Excerpts from Broadway's newest operetta, The Three Waltzes, with music by Johann Strauss the Elder, the Younger, and by Oscar Strauss. Radio's rhythm stylist of song, Joan Edwards, and Frank Black conducting the Magic Key Orchestra. Milton Cross speaking for all the services of the Radio Corporation of America.
And Ben Grauer saying that in radio and television, it's RCA all the way.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.